Many of us are excited to welcome the spring season, but one thing spring brings, and also spring brings, tongue twister, that we aren't fans about is the influx of creepy crawlies.
Here to share ways we can keep them at bay from entering or multiplying in our home is Rugh with Truly Nolen Pest Control. Good morning.
Hey, Greg.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to have you in, even though
you.
we are talking about some creepy crawlies
those
today.
reactions weren't about you. It's about the things that you get rid of.
Exactly. Well, usually when we think about rodents or these creepy crawlies we mentioned, we kind of expect to see them more in the winter months as they're sort of looking for warmth. But why are you expecting to see them come back in the spring?
You're going to see a lot of them in the spring. A lot of the insects and creepy crawlies, they kind of just slow down when the weather's colder. Now that things are warming up, a lot of your different pests will go into their breeding mode, so their nests are going to be expanding. This is the time of year when termites decide to pick up and grow wings and expand their nest capabilities. And of course, the things that eat insects, like spiders and scorpions, that's going to increase their activity as well. Rodents are going to be a little more active. Anytime the weather warms up, things just get a little bit more active.
Yeah, with those kind of things in mind, what are some clear indications for viewers at home that they might have an infestation or an active rodent problem?
With a rodent problem, you're either going to hear scratching, you're going to see little telltale signs, things missing around the house, food disappearing off the table.
Furniture moves,
yeah.
the TV turned on to Netflix.
When you can't find that remote, you know how that goes. But no, you're just going to see little things going. Hopefully you don't find out the hard way. Some people just have lights that stop working or plumbing leaks that develop. I've had a few people that, certain electrical appliances didn't work, and then the electrician comes in and said, yeah, you got chewed through, which is kind of a sad thing. Rodents are the second leading cause of home fires right now, with wire chewing through wires and whatnot in the attic. And then the most prolific rodent we have in town is what's called a tree rat or a roof rat. So they're immediately, as soon as they get in your house, they're going to beeline up to your attic. And of course, that's where a lot of people have our plumbing and our electric and our air conditioners. So yeah, there's just a multitude of problems that can come up with your insects and stuff. I mean, it's more of a visual thing, or if you're seeing them or if you're getting bit by things. Now at Truly Nolen, we do offer free home inspections. So if it's something you're concerned about, give us a call. We'll come out and take a look. And if it's nothing, then you're off the hook. If it's something, we can catch it in time to take care of it for you.
Right.
Now, you mentioned some hazards that homeowners might experience, but are there some health hazards that could be associated with that? And those things that kind of sneak their way in?
I don't like to go into scare tactics often, but rodents, feces, if you Google it, you don't have to take my word for it, go to the CDC website, but they carry a multitude of diseases. Some of them are actually even fatal. There was a mother and son in Prescott, Arizona that was cleaning up some rodent feces in their garage, and 3 days later they were both dead from the hantavirus. It was just something they breathed in from the spores from the rodent feces. Now, not all rodent feces carries the hantavirus, but you don't know which one does and which one doesn't until you're a victim. But they do, like I said, if it's not that, there's a multitude of other diseases. Pigeon droppings are extremely hazardous. I understand people that do pigeon work in California now, they're making them wear hazmat suits.
Wow.
Hopefully they don't do that here, because it would be tough to work on a roof at 120 degrees in a hazmat suit.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like fun.
And then a lot of your other insects and stuff, they're just not healthy. German cockroaches and stuff, it's just a disease spreader. And then of course we all know the creature that's killed the most human beings on the planet is the mosquito. So that is the deadliest creature on the planet. So you just don't know. It's better safe than sorry.
Well, you're bringing all the good news here, Greg. We'd love to hear
I
it.
love.
Thanks for cheering us up on a Tuesday.
Just call me the harbinger, right?
Most people, everyone should be calling the expert to come and do these
Take
things.
a look. And again,
but we know there are people out there who are like, I can do this myself. Are there any quick do-it-yourself tips before they need to call you that people can do to protect their house from rodents?
It's tough. There's so many hacks online. I'd say 90% of them are ineffective. One of the things that causes issues is some of the stuff online. People try it and it bothers the bugs, but what it does is it drives them deeper into the hidey hole, so it makes it harder to do the extermination.
Which means they should call you guys.
Again, our inspections are free, so give us a call. We'll come out. If you choose to do it yourself, there's been a few people along the way that when their problem's minor, I'll say, look, if you just do this and this, your problem is solved.
Call Greg, people.
Yes, definitely. Greg, thank you
Greg.
so much for joining us
My
this
pleasure.
morning.
Good luck with that hazmat suit.
Thank you.
For more tips and to
Gonna
contact someone who can help if you find yourself with unwanted pests, just visit trulynolen.com.